Hello, my name is Madan, and my term project is the MultiMaze game. The purpose of my project is to incorporate many different path finding and maze generation algorithms into a maze runner type game. So this is my start screen. So we'll press to begin. After pressing, we get the pick game type screen. And so there are a few different game types we can pick from. The first of which is depth first search. And this game type uses DFS to generate a unique maze every time with one unique solution every time, and it uses BFS to find this solution. So let's click depth first search. We have easy, medium, hard. As the game gets harder, the dimensions go up, but you also get more time to start with to solve the maze. So let's go to easy. As you can see on the top, we have a timer counting down and current score is 0. Every time we take a move on the solution path, which I can bring up by pressing Z, every time we take a move onto the solution path, my current score goes up. If we were to take a move off the solution path, my current score would go down by 1. And on this maze, you can see we have 2 power-ups, colored blue and gold. One power-up will add seconds onto my game clock so I can get more time to solve the maze. The other power-up will display the game path for a few seconds temporarily. As you can see, the timer just ran out. This is the game over prompt, and so we can press R to restart. So that was depth first search. The next game type is Prims, and Prims uses Prim's algorithm to generate a maze, and it uses BFS to find the one unique solution. Or sorry, yes, it uses BFS to find the one unique solution. My apologies. So let's click that. Difficulties, easy. And so here it's a similar setup, just with Prim's algorithm generated maze. Let me demonstrate what one of the power-ups does. And so I can see one power-up here shows the maze temporarily for a few seconds, and then the solution will go away. The other power-up, which is located closer to the bottom right of the screen, just adds a few seconds onto the game clock. And so we press R to restart. The next game type is Maze Sprint. Maze Sprint uses DFS to randomly generate a maze, and it uses BFS to find the shortest path from the top left to the top right. And actually, the number that's displayed at the top of the screen is your total number of moves, and that's equal to the length of the BFS generated path, because that is the shortest path from the top left to the top right. And so every time we make a move, our total amount of moves left decreases by 1. We also have power-ups here. One power-up will show the path temporarily for a few seconds, and the other power-up will actually add a few more moves back onto our move counter, so that if we make a wrong turn, we can always just correct our mistake and try to solve the maze again. And so let me try to demonstrate what one of these power-ups does. Actually, it might not be beneficial in this one here to go for the power-up. So let's do Maze Sprint. And so yes, here it's beneficial to go for one. So we'll go for this one. You can see the path is generated for a few seconds, and it should go away temporarily. And then if we go to the other power-up, we can see that a few more moves will be added to my move counter. And so we can go ahead and solve the maze U1. And then the next one is Numbers Maze. Numbers Maze does not use a maze generation algorithm, but it does create a board with every cell has a randomly assigned weight except for the start cell, and it uses Dijkstra's to solve the maze. And this solution can be brought up by pressing Z. And so the goal of this game mode is to reach the bottom right before the timer equals 0, and to have your current sum equal your goal sum. And so like when you move your player in this, your current sum goes up by the total number, by the weight assigned to each cell. And so the goal is to get to the bottom right and have the current sum equal to the goal sum. We also have power-ups in this. We also have power-ups in this game mode as well. One of the power-ups will will show the path needed to get from the top left to the bottom right, where current sum equals goal sum. But the other one, which is the one we just got, will reduce your current sum. And so that way you have more moves you can make to get from the top left to the bottom right if you stray from the path. So yes, that is the MultiMaze game. We use a bunch of different algorithms, maze generation, path finding in order to set up a few different game modes. Thank you so much. And this was my TP.